What's going on, everybody? It's the Jack here once again with another Waveiture 101 video for you guys. Yeah, that's right. Professor Waveiture is back at it again with another Waveiture 101 video for you guys on this wonderful Wavy Wednesday. Before we hop into the content, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, hitting that notifications bell, and following me on Instagram and Facebook via my Waveiture Essentials business pages. The link to those pages will be in the description box below. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We just surpassed 2,200 2,200 subscribers. So I really appreciate you guys for helping me keep my channel growing. My last video went crazy as far as like the numbers go. You know, that last video is already over 700 views. And you know, that's a lot, you know, compared to like what my videos usually do. So appreciate all the support. I appreciate you guys for always tuning in, consistently tuning in, and kind of helping me help you guys. You feel me? Because the more that you guys engage with me, as far as like liking the videos, commenting on the videos, and just tuning in as a whole, the more you do that for me, the more YouTube is going to really like push my channel and help my channel grow. Based on the YouTube algorithm and all that. That being said, I started doing these polls, for the last two videos that I've done, including this one, as far as what you guys wanted to see. I give you guys three options and have you guys choose. I usually let the polls be open for at least 4 or 5 days, sometimes even 6, just to make sure that you guys have ample time to make sure that you guys could, vote, and I could give you guys exactly what you guys need and exactly what you guys want. However, this week's video has 2 out of the 3 has got the same exact amount of votes. It was the Close Your Crown video and also the 6-week wolf update along with maintenance tips. They both got, I believe it was either 41 or 42%. The picture will be popping up shortly down here. But yeah, so like I couldn't really decide which one I wanted to do. Because of the fact that both, 2 of the 3 videos, tied in a sense, that I wasn't really prepared for that per se. So I just went to the old school way. I flipped a coin and the coin landed in favor of the 6-week wolf update as well as maintenance tips. So in this video, I'll be doing a couple of things. I'm actually going to give myself a shape up and show you guys, the shape up itself. As far as giving myself like a little taper, I'm not going to go too high on the taper on the sides. My waves are starting to come down to my hairline again, as you guys will see, once I unrag and start showing you guys my, giving you guys a 6-week wolf update. But yeah, my waves are starting to become more defined and start moving their way down towards like my hairline itself. So I'm not going to go too high on the taper. However, I'm going to go fairly high on the taper in the back just to make sure that, my kitchen area is taken care of pretty well. I'm going to give myself a lineup and, really just clean myself up. That's the first tip that I have for you guys when it comes to, maintaining your wolf or just wolf maintenance as a whole, is just getting those routine shape ups. It makes it a lot easier because you don't look as wild, you don't look as woofy, you don't look as crazy because of the fact that you're still, you're going to be more clean cut, clean shaven, and just going to look a little bit more pristine, as far as, your overall aesthetic, because of the fact that you're not going to feel like you're woofing either once you guys start doing your routine shape ups and, reblending your fades or your tapers or anything of that nature, or just giving yourself a lineup. Like sometimes you don't even need like a full-fledged shape up. You could just literally just line yourself up or go to the barbershop and get a lineup, and that could take you another week or two. While woofing and maintaining your waves, the best way to maintain your waves is by doing my stretch and lay method. If you guys haven't watched that video yet, the link to that video will be in the description box below as well. It's the video I did last week. When you're doing that stretch and lay method and you're constantly doing that, you're getting you're putting in the brushwork needed to keep your hair laid down. You're combing your hair, which is going to help you with getting down to the root and stretching the curls at the root. So when you do cut your hair, you have a successful wolf, because you was getting down to the lower lengths of your hair and not just brushing it. Also, different things that you guys can do as far as maintaining your wolf is using a heavier product or using some product that's on the thicker side. Using like a butter or something of that effect will help you keep your hair laid down. It helps control with your frizz and things of that nature too. There's a few different things that you guys can do as far as like product choices. Like you could use like a thicker, heavier oil, something that's more of like a sealing oil, not a moisturizing oil. If you guys want like a video on like the difference between those two, comment that below and I'll make sure I bring that video out for you. But yeah, so you guys could just make sure that you're using like that thicker oil to help, lay the frizz down, and that thicker product will help keep your hair like basically, keep your hair held together. Keep everything nice. Also, this thing on my head right now is called a do-rag. When you're woofing and you're, woofing, extending your woof and you're heavy woofing, you're gonna want to make sure that you keep that do-rag on, as much as you can, because that's definitely going to help you out with keeping your hair laid down. And when it comes to woof maintenance, that's the main purpose of, woof maintenance, is to keep your woof laid. That's probably one of the most difficult things to do, when you're a beginner woofer and you don't really woof that often. However, it's something that you guys are going to have to take serious. You feel me? If you're going to be woofing, you want to make sure you're woofing the right way. And part of woofing the right way, man, that's a tongue twister. Part of woofing the right way is keeping your woof laid down and keeping your woof made. Another method that you guys can do to keep your woof laid down is doing like a shampoo brush session. So it's basically like a washing style. However, you're not scramble washing first. You're just gonna wet your hair, apply the shampoo, and go in with the brush session. If you guys would like to see like how I, do my shampoo brush sessions, leave that in the comment section below, and I'll make sure I have that video out for you guys too. But yeah, so that's another thing that I do. I just do shampoo brush sessions. I basically brush the shampoo into my hair, rag up, rinse out. I do that when like I'm heavy woofing and I feel like that like I can't, get the proper lay down from a routine or a regular brush session. And if I feel like that my hair just doesn't look as good, I'll definitely do a shampoo brush session. I'll most of the time I'll do like a regular washing style. But so like if I just like in between wash days and I don't feel like doing like a full-fledged washing style, that shampoo brush session comes in a clutch, because one, is quicker, two, is gonna be more efficient, and three, you get the same benefits without having to sit down and take an hour's worth of time. Alright guys, so in this segment of the video, I'll be giving you guys my actual 6-week woof update, showing you guys what my hair is looking like, show you guys what my waves are looking like prior to getting into the shape up. What I need you guys to do is comment in the comment section below. Do you feel like I should cut my woof, sooner, or should I keep it pushing? Like, should I cut my woof, sometime this week, cut it down, just do a 7-week woof and call it a day and start woofing again? Or do you think I should do you think I could, extend my woof, 8 weeks or then some, or whatever amount of weeks that you guys think that I can go for? Alright guys, so you've seen the way my hair is looking. Let me know in the comment section below whether you think I should keep the woof going, or if I should cut the woof. Myself personally, I'm leaning more towards cutting the woof. Guys, so you've seen how my hair is looking, how my waves are looking at the moment. Let me know if you think I should cut it or not. Personally, I'm thinking about cutting my woof, maybe next week, just to make sure that I don't risk over woofing. Because for those of you guys who don't know what overwoofing is when you're going on an extended woof and your hair isn't laying down the proper way. So in a sense, you start like over curling and your hair gets like poofy, and it just doesn't lay down the proper way. No matter what you do, no matter how many times you brush, no matter how many shampoo sessions you have, it just doesn't lay down properly. And when you start over woofing, you're actually going to lose progress when you cut your hair, because you're not, you can't physically, do the proper work needed to maintain the woof and maximize your woof, so you don't want to, risk doing that. and I don't want to risk doing that myself, so I'm thinking about cutting the wolf pretty soon. Alright guys, now it's the moment that you guys all have been waiting for. It's the time that I start my shape up process. As far as like my taper goes, as I showed you guys, like my waves are starting to come down, you know, a little bit more on the side. So my taper, I'm not gonna go too high. I'm gonna try to keep it like right here. Like as far as like the entire blend goes, I'm trying to keep it lower than like this corner. You feel me? Like that's the goal, is to keep the blend lower than this corner. And just to kind of blend this into like the sideburns. You know, my sideburns is starting to come in a little bit, as you guys can see. You feel me? I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this during the cut or not, but I'm gonna just try to blend this together, you know, to make it look a little bit more, you know, just nicer, you know, make it look cleaner. So that's the goal with this, is just keep this low and try to blend this. Same thing on this side. I don't want to bring the taper any higher than like here at the same time too, just to allow these waves times to kind of continue to develop and come fully through to connect and all that good stuff. So yeah, and to kind of just blend this together with the sideburns too. Then I'm gonna bring down like this area behind my ear a little bit too, because it's starting to kind of like curl over the ear. So I'm gonna bring this down too. I'm not gonna touch anything at the top. However, I'm gonna take like down here behind the ear, and you know, taper the back. You know, my back is like I got almost like a shag going right now in the back, as you guys can see. Well, hopefully you guys can see it. But yeah, I got like this little shag going on that I'm gonna have to take care of too. Alright, so I'm about to jump into the shape up now. I'm not gonna really talk my way through it too much. I'm gonna just kind of, you know, play some nice background music and just let you guys, you know, vibe out to the music while you watch me with the shape up. Make sure you watch the rest of the video and watch it to the end, because I'm gonna need you guys' opinion on the shape up too, okay? So with that being said, let's get to the cut. Alright guys, I didn't want the video to be extremely long, so that's the reason why I showed you bits and pieces of the cut. You know, this whole video wasn't geared towards a self-cut video. This video was for me to, give you guys some wolf maintenance tips and to just, give you guys like a brief look of me giving myself a shape up per se. But speaking of that shape up, it's time for me to show you guys the results. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, guys. So that's the shape up. That's how the cut came out. I think it came out pretty good. It could have came out a little bit better, but hey, man, I'm still learning myself as far as how to do this self cutting thing. I'm still working on like techniques and trying to find proper angles and all that good stuff that comes with self cutting. However, I feel like I did a pretty decent job. I need you guys to comment what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about this haircut. How you think? Do you think I did a good job, or if you guys do want to give me some criticism as far as how I could get better, you guys could leave that in the description. I mean, not the description, the comment section below as well. Give me some tips and some hair cutting techniques and things like that for me to become a better self cutter. All right, guys. So with all that being said, I'm gonna go about the rest of my day. Hopefully, you guys do the same. Make sure you guys keep that brush in motion if you want the ocean. Pick a goal and go get it, and keep that Waveiture going. All right, you guys stay safe. The Jack is out. Peace.